Okay guys, now we come to the second tutorial in this TinkerJack. My name is Tom, and I think we're gonna start from the very start because maybe some of you just see the video for the first time. Okay, when you buy the TinkerJack PNG Optimizer, you can download these 3 files from Gumroad or other marketplace. The first file is PNG Optimizer Quick User Guide. The other is Technical Overview, and the third one is the main application file. All you have to do is unzip this. For this tutorial, I'm gonna unzip this to here, and you can move it anywhere around your computer, and you can always start it on the first. And the important thing is you need to start the TinkerJack from this folder, not from the zip files, but from the unzip files. Start it here and click the Start TinkerJack. As you can see, it will open to Windows. The first window is the server who hosting the application, which is very common practice for the web app application. You don't, by the way, you cannot close this while working with TinkerJack. You just leave it open. Now you shrink it, and we come to the Batch Optimizer. Okay, this tutorial is for the Etsy seller and PNG sellers, and like wall art, like shirt designer or something else. Many times when we want to upload an image to Etsy, we have the limitation of 20 megabytes files. And in many, I believe there are many times you have design with like the size of your design is bigger than that. So we need to find a way to pass this and still able to sell your designs. In this situation, honestly, the other reason why I make this application with Jack is just for that. I'm a graphic designer and POD design seller on Etsy and other marketplace, and I have difficulties to pass the Etsy file size limit for one slot. This is why we have the 20 megabytes file size limitation here. We have always tried to get under the 20 megabytes. Okay, let's go. For this tutorial, I will pick this design. I think I'm gonna turn off this for this tutorial, and we want to this design is 5,500 times 5,500 in 300 dpi, so it's very high resolution. I need to sell it as a t-shirt or maybe wall art. And as you can see, the original file size is 41.7 megabytes, so it won't pass the Etsy marketplace file size limit. So, and I don't want to give my customer a PDF to link to another drive, and that is not convenient for me to give my customer like that. And so we have to find a way, and we can do that with TinkerJack. So let's start the optimization. We're gonna start with the basic and default setting for all. Fire the optimization. This is also good for you. Maybe you work in a POD shop when you have to buy a lot of design, continuously buy a lot of designs and keeping them, and you have to work with a lot of design. Or maybe you are a creator who create a lot of design, and those design must be consume the size of your storage. Okay, we will see. At the first try, the software will shrink this to 24.6, still not achieving the HC file size limitation, as and we know that the quality only dropped 0.6, and we save about 41% of the file size while maintaining the size dimension and the transparency. So we're gonna try another method. Maybe you can try with lower this to 97. Let's try it. As a graphic designer, my art, I don't like to share my work, posting my work outside my computer to internet files to shrink it, or I don't know what happened to them. I just want to keep my work inside my computer, and the only time I sell it, the only time I send it outside is for selling it. As you can see, just by dropping to 97, we already achieved the optimized version of this, and at 17.5 megabytes, and the quality is dropping to 98.83. It's about 1.2, 1.3, I don't know. And the file, it saved the 58% of your hard disk. Okay, as you can see, nothing is changed. So this is really good. This is this is a really good tools for you guys. If you are pod sellers or design sellers or POD printers, this is, as you can see, this is working, and you can sell this with this size. You can post it to SE and let your customer get the bigger file size, the bigger print size, and satisfy them with direct download. And for now, I want to save this. I want to save it to some place. Maybe I just want to I'm gonna save next to the original one. As you know, as you can see, the file's name is always, when you process the files with this TinkerJack, it will add the optimized version of the original one. Now we will open the optimized version of the file. As you can see, nothing is changed. Still maintaining transparency and still working. You can edit this, and I think this is really good and doing its job. And this is the original one. Okay, this is the original one. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this one. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull this one to the optimized version and compare it. Okay, on the top is the the original one, and at the bottom is the compressed version. As you can see, nothing is really changed. It maintains the file quality. You can compare it. This is the original and this is the compressed version. It maintains the file size, file dimension, and the quality of the print. Okay. Now we go back to TinkerJack. Okay, this is the first case. We want to try another, the second case, which is similar. This is the silly ghost for this year Halloween. As you can see, maybe I'm doing much better as a application builder than the POD designer. Okay, we just start to, we go put it back to the default and optimize this. We have to wait for a while for this to finish. We have the 40.4 megabytes. Again, the 5500 dimension, 300 dpi. Okay, we will compare. I think the first try is way too far from the 20 megabytes file limits. We're gonna try once more. Again, we will pull this, just pulling this by 1, and again we will try. You know, the TinkerJack is just me and my friend Jack. We're not a big app studio. We just two guys in working in my office, in my studio, making this application. You can call it, we are a indie developer. As you can see now, at the second try, we can reduce the file size from 40 to 90.7. So this will pass the HC file limitation. Again, we can give our customer satisfying print dimensions, which is large enough for the size of the cert. You don't have to link this file to a cloud service. And something I forgot to mention in the first tutorial is down here we have the individual optimization report, which is technical terms. If you want to know, you can always export the report of the every file you process. I think we are done. This is the answer for you guys who are looking for a great PNG optimization tools to work with your HC design. Okay, now I'm gonna try. We're gonna go a little bit wild. I'm gonna clear the list and find a bunch of files, like a lot of files. Okay, I'm gonna pull everything. Now it adds up in here with the total of 74 file, and we just process it with the optimize all, so it will process all the file from the top to the bottom. Okay, maybe you want to fast forward this until it's finished, or maybe you can want to be here and wait with me. It's gonna take a while. This is 74. And the TinkerJack PNG Optimizer is it's like a hardworking guy who is always do his job best in optimizing files. Like you can see here, the TinkerJack is eating your file size while maintaining the dimension of this file, and also preserving the quality. What makes us different is we have a quality guard here, and we can aim for a certain file size here and protecting our work with this guard, with this slider guard. I have tried many free option to reducing PNG, and some better than other. I don't wanna try to compare, but sometimes they are good but doesn't have a preview, and maybe they are good but doesn't have a badge. Now in TinkerJack, with a price of cup coffee, you have everything. You can work your designs and keep selling them in larger print size. Many times I read a lot of complaints from customer that the file is too small in the dimension, or they are surprised. Many sellers selling files in small size, small dimensions. It won't happen with you guys if you buy this and make this as your tools. It will help you to get past the 20 megabyte file limit in HCN. Keep your customer satisfied with the print size while maintaining the dimension and print resolution. Yeah, it will go, and the TinkerJack will go on and on. Keep eating your file size while maintaining everything else. This will work, guys. No worry. Already clearing up 11 files from 74. I'm not sure you guys want to wait, but this is gonna work until it's end. So you can put everything, any PNG, and maybe you can put this TinkerJack on other display and working with your graphic design software in another display, so you can throw everything to another screen and save the result and drag them back to your graphic design and just keep on working. I think I'm gonna skip this and fast forward this, because in first tutorial you already see how this thing work, and this gonna be it's gonna take too long for you to wait for this. Maybe the TinkerJack is not as fast as other optimizer, but that's because we always aim to protect our work. We are a designer, we are a graphic designer. Quality is ourselves. That's what we're selling to our customer. That's why we need to protect it. That's why this slider here, and that's why 20 megabyte, because you need to sell something below this number. And if you see this as a first time watcher, you have the user guides here to give you explanation. I'm not really a technical guy, so I'm just a graphic designer and helping Jack with the software, with the designing the interface. That's why you get the retro interface. This is my idea, and I think you like it too. I hope so. You like, because I like the retro color like this. This is so cool. It's different from another application. Okay, I think I have to leave it here and keep on walking until 74 files. We can add more files, but it's gonna take long. I just keep it. The TinkerJack will keep working until it's finished. We just have to wait. I'll see you when it finishes, okay? Okay, we are back. There are only 4 of the files that needs to be shrinked to optimize. It's just a bunch of stuff, mostly AI. As you can see, it just keep on working. The TinkerJack is just keep on working and working. Keep reducing your file size without sacrificing print dimensions and the DPI. This is really good for my friend in POD, print on demand shops, who have a lot of designs in their database. As you can see, the application still working while it's optimizing. You don't have to change a lot on this. You just put it in the default, maybe just put it in 97 or 96, and it will get you, if you have a, oh, it's done. As you can see, this is a template for the Etsy, and every single file is working. Yeah, as you can see, it will save you 66% of your hard disk space. Save all and save here. Now it's done saving all of the files. As you can see, it's all there. It's done. 74 size. We're gonna open one of them or 2 of them in here just to prove that the compression is work. As you can see, it work. We could pick another one. It work. Pick another one. It work. Another one. Work. It's all there. It's all there. You don't need to worry about it. The TinkerJack is a good guy who always does his job best. So this concludes our tutorial, and if you are glad that this software help us, or maybe you obtain this our software not from buying from our marketplace, you can use the software. I don't mind. But if you're glad that this software help you, please consider to help us, because me and Jack are putting a lot of work, a lot of time in this. Please consider to buy us coffee. It's only $5, and PayPal us. Okay, that will be it. This is the end of this tutorial, and thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you guys in another tutorial. And as a conclusion, I can say that I can very recommend this tool for you if you are selling design to Etsy, because you can give satisfaction of large file dimension, large print dimension to your customer, while maintaining the quality and without linking your files to another cloud store. That's it. Thank you for watching. Again, if you already buy the TinkerJack, thank you for your support. We always welcome and always be grateful if you are willing to help us more. Thank you for your attention. Bye.